Hey, so I'm back to Luxerion for now to take care of couple side quests. I had this, if you remember, we accepted this side quest about a girl wanting to get medicine for her father. I'm gonna do this one. First I need to find the thunderclap cap, which is one of the items that I need. There is one of the items right here, thunderclap cap. And also there is this quest about the
That's where they hung the dummy.
clock towers.
You didn't happen to see if they left anything else behind, did you?
Thankfully, nothing dangerous was uncovered. In any case, this clock is fine. Job done.
But there's a problem?
There is. I don't know if you're aware of this, but the clocks in town are all set to this one. Well, if I want to go the extra mile, I really should check the other ones too. Make sure they're all ticking right. Problem is, I have to stay right here and keep an eye on this one. If only there were someone else to check the others.
But there isn't. And so you're stuck. Why are you so worried about the clocks anyway? What's the big deal?
It's hard to explain. I have this irrational fear that keeps creeping into my head. That should the clocks ever stop, then that'll cause everything else to too. Time, the world, everyone. Finished. I have to know that all the clocks are ticking. I hate to ask, but could you check them for me? It would certainly help put my mind at ease.
Right, this one is really annoying. A lot of
Sure.
clocks to
How
find.
many are there in this city?
In fact, I don't remember where all of them are. That one is working. Oh. Yeah, that one counts. That big one counts up there. And there's another one. So just check out for clocks. I will show them all, but it might be a while before I find them all. Okay, so I'll just go. There's another clock. Okay, there's another clock. Right here in the map. Alright.
You look like
And
you have
here's
troubles.
another quest we
Something on
can
your mind
start.
there?
No, not really. Just lost in my thoughts. Thinking about an old friend.
Oh,
He passed away, unfortunately, a while back.
I'm sorry.
Oh, by the way, my name is Armand. Would you have some time to spare? I have quite a story to tell about him.
Sure. Tell me about him.
He was a reporter, a firm believer that the pen was mightier than the sword. A do-gooder, believed he could save people by exposing the evils and hypocrisies of society. Naive, maybe, but full of determination.
Being naive's better than having no ideals at all.
Agreed. At first, he was just a regular beat reporter for a local paper. His articles were mainly about the local stores and great discounts they were offering that week. You know, little tidbits to help people out in their daily lives. As you can tell, nothing worthy of the front page. But one day, a great opportunity fell into his lap.
He got assigned a big story.
You're one step ahead of me. But that's enough storytelling for one day. The rest will have to wait for another time.
Alright, we need to come back the next day and the day after and so on until it finishes. Because this quest is missable. If you don't start it like early on in the game, you're gonna miss it. I missed it last time I played. Here's another
What is
quest.
it? Something the matter?
Yes, actually. See this supply sphere? It's property of the Order. This is not the correct place for it at all.
That's strange. Do you think someone stole this from the Order's repository and left it here?
Yes, exactly. And it's not the first time it's happened. Stolen supply spheres are turning up all over. Of course, I have a good idea who the culprits are.
The children of Etro, maybe?
Exactly. It really is most exasperating. Not to mention worrying. Sabotaged. It could be a bomb. Mark my words, the heretics are dangerous. Who knows how far they'll go?
You do know that the easiest way to find out what's inside would be to take a look?
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm waiting for someone to come and deal with it as we speak. Though seeing as you're already here, the Order would be most grateful if you helped out.
Alright. We need to find
What do you
3
want
of
me to do
these
exactly?
red
All the
or
spheres and see
spheres
what's
around.
inside?
Yes, each and every one. But this passcode should open them. Use this. After you've examined them all, come and talk to me.
What should I do with the contents?
If you've determined that there's no danger, you can keep whatever you find inside. Will that do as compensation? Oh, just don't forget to report back to me once you're done.
Alright, that's one. Gold dust, you can sell it for deal. And here's another
Hey, slow
quest. You
down.
can do that
What are you
too.
doing racing around the city like that?
I'll tell you, but only if you beat me, okay? The rule is simple. Keep up. Don't think you can beat me because I'm a kid.
Alright.
Oh, I'll tell you where the finish line is eventually. Ready, set, go! The goal's the Nord Station!
I heard an odd rumor.
Darn it! But I guess a loss is a loss.
You said you were gonna tell me what's going on if I won. You're gonna
Alright.
keep your word, aren't you?
It's nothing exciting or anything like that. It's just that the whole city seems so gloomy, don't you think? Everyone's so lifeless and boring. I thought this was a good way to add a little excitement. Show people how to have fun.
I won't say it was a bad idea, but weren't there other ways?
Maybe, but running's about the only thing I'm really great at.
That you're
You're
not.
pretty fast, but not as fast as me.
Well, I'm happy if I helped you get your mind off things even for a little bit. See ya.
Lightning.
Ha, that's a perfect name for someone fast like you. I'll beat you next time, Lightning.
Alright. Let's move on. Here's another clock. Alright there. Alright. 5 out of 13. And this quest, if you have collected soul seeds, you can
It's the chaos, ain't it?
just gonna skip it. You just get this for
It's all
2k
the
gil and
qualifications
that's
you'll
it.
need. And that don't mean
I'm gonna guess that seed hunters collect.
see.
Seeds are the things you find around the
You know
chaos
what they are,
area.
right? The shiny little lights. We call them seeds. Monster. A certain. Listen, I pay you.
The more you collect, the better rewards you get. Basically, that's all.
You been on.
I have 33. I'm gonna hand them all at the same time, so I'm not gonna hand them in yet. Oh, okay, Mughal fragment. I need to hand in souls. I was gonna hold on to them for now, but I guess that's fine. As long as you have one soul seed, that's fine, and you complete that quest.
Gotta say, you've been bringing me a lot of business. And that makes old Baird one happy man. Things have been good for me, having a skilled seed hunter like you helping me out. I had a handful of great hunters, but they were all killed by some ugly monster that came out of the chaos. That's why I'm out here all by my lonesome, looking for warriors with enough guts to take on the job of a seed hunter. Here, take this. It's a special something for my little worker bee.
That's another fragment for Dodge's soul. Another part of the story quest that we need to do.
So, we meet again, Savior.
Not by choice.
Lumina again. Okay, one fragment remaining. And I think I know where that is. I will show it later. Okay, here near this food store there is a grocer store that we can get one of the items we need for that quest with the girl with her sick father.
Welcome.
Mandragora's root, yeah.
Oh, I see you didn't just wander in here by accident. Not everyone knows what this is used for. Thank you very much.
Alright. Now we have everything for that quest. Dying wish. There's another quest near the clock tower we need to accept because it's one of the quests that you need like few days to complete it. If you don't start it fast enough, you won't have enough days to complete it. This is one of them.
All he does is read and eat muffins. What a life.
You look like you're enjoying yourself. Good book?
It's my journal. I've written in it for years. I read through it every day. Reminds me of the past. I'm retired, so I have plenty of time on my hands.
Those are all yours? Every single one?
I've been writing for 500 years now. That adds up, you know. The memories. I've experienced so much in those years. I've really led a great life. Nowadays, I find joy in reading about the past and enjoying freshly baked delicious muffins. That's all a simple man like me really needs.
The simple pleasures in life for a simple man.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, speaking of freshly baked muffins.
Fresh out of the oven, just the way you like them.
Excellent. Thank you very much, young man.
You say that to me every day. Change it up a little, will ya?
Oh, I'll think of something different for you tomorrow. Let me see here. There you go.
Thanks. See ya.
Marlin bakes the most mouth-watering muffins. They're exquisite. He even delivers them to me here personally every day.
That's nice. You two seem like you're old friends.
Well, I'd like to think we're more than that. Talking to him always cheers me up. I've never had a family of my own. To me, that friendly boy who brings me muffins every day is like the son I never had.
Great memories, great food, and great friends. What more do you need? Looks like you're all set.
Indeed I am. I know we don't have much longer in this world, but even if everything ends tomorrow, I'll have no regrets. Well, except for one little thing. It's about these journals. Well, I'm afraid I lost the first one some time ago. It chronicles the first 50 years of my life. 50 years.
You want it back, of course.
Yes, I do. I don't suppose I could ask... Well, do you think you could look around for it?
Alright.
Sure, why not? I'll take a look. How will I know it's yours?
My name is written on the cover. I don't think you should have any problems recognized. Oh, and I'd like to ask you not to read it if you find it. Not to say my life has been all that exciting.
Of course. It'll be tricky to find, though. Is there anything else that might help? Do you remember where or when you lost it?
Well... It's a bit of a long shot, but... I may have donated it with some of my old books by mistake, a long time ago. If memory serves, they went to... a woman named Mitka. She runs a secondhand shop, or used to. I'm afraid I don't know where she is now, or what she's doing.
Okay, that's all. I need to find these red things. Oh, Here's another clock just by that guy.
Why doesn't the High Priestess do away with these mysteries?
If you need a room, please visit our hotel.
Whether the Hunter is involved in all this or not, though, that's the real question.
What is this?
My ball's on the roof. It's too high for me to reach. How do I get it down?
Okay, that was a new quest, and it's here in the South Station. There's also a clock here. Okay, 7 out of 13. We're like halfway. And here's another of those red things as well. 2 out of 3 found. And we need to find this ball for this kid as well, which is easy anyway.
My ball! Thank you! Wow, you can climb anything, can't you?
What are you doing here all by yourself?
I'm waiting for my brother. He's a bounty hunter. He left to fight a really scary monster that came out of the chaos. He went to kill it with some friends a while ago.
And he hasn't come back?
No, and it's already been 5 days.
That's a long time. Look, I know you're worried about him, but you have to take care of yourself too. It wouldn't do your brother any good if you got yourself killed out here.
I'm okay. Besides, it's my job to wait right here till he comes back. He's really strong. I know he'll be back soon.
I'm sure he will be. If I see him around, I'll tell him you're waiting for him and that he should hurry home.
Thanks. Now that I have my ball back, I have something to play with until he gets here. Don't worry about me. I'm okay on my own. Thank you again for my ball.
Okay, here's the last of that red thing. Here. Alright.
I was told about a special medicine.
Ah, yes. Say no more. You want a flask. Except we're all out. I'm really sorry. You're the second person we had to break the bad news to today. I can make more, but I can't get my hands on the ingredients. I wish I could have helped that poor girl. She needed it for a family member that took a turn for the worse.
I'm here for her, actually. If I bring you the ingredients, can you make more?
Of course, and I'll do it for free. Anything to help a fellow resident. Here's a list of all the ingredients.
Okay, I've showed you 2 of them in this episode, or part. The Shalongui, I showed that in the very first video of this walkthrough. So if you don't remember it, you can go back to the first video, see where I bought it. Oh, did she make it?
Is this everything you need for the medicine?
You managed to get everything on the list? That's it. Now give me a few minutes while
Alright.
Here you go. The greatest man-made remedy of all time. I hope this works. What am I saying? I know it'll work. Hurry on back to the poor girl so she can help her father. Thanks for before.
I have something for you. Here.
Is this really what I think it is? Are you absolutely sure that I can have this?
I said you could, didn't I? Now go and take it to your father.
Oh, I will. Thank you. You know, you may have just saved his life. You're one of the good ones. I didn't think there were many of you left. I don't know what to say. I just about lost faith in everyone.
Did you tell people about your situation, if they knew?
I tried, but no one even bothered to hear me out. And it wasn't even about the money. They just didn't want to get involved. I can't blame them for avoiding a poor girl from the Warren. I'd about given up when you came by. You were the only one who bothered to ask if anything was wrong, you know that? I guess there's still a bit of light in this city after all.
Of course there is. It took a while, but you ended up getting what you needed to help your father, didn't you? Even though the world is consumed with darkness, people are still willing to help others. Have some faith.
You're right. So what are you? Some kind of angel sent from the heavens or something? I know the world is ending soon and there's little time to do much else. But I pray the rest of your days are bright and full of bliss for you and your loved ones. And that's the truth.
Your soul is mine.
Well, I've checked them all. The supply spheres were clean, every one of them. Not even a hint of anything dangerous.
Yes, actually I just found out the same thing on my end. Apparently the whole thing was all just a big joke. Not a very funny one.
Really? Damn it, this isn't the time for pranks.
You're telling me. It was a young girl named Lumina. She's usually lurking around the cathedral. She said the spheres were supposed to be a gift for whoever found them.
I should have guessed.
She also left behind a message. A present from me to you. Good luck saving all our souls. Like she thought the Savior would find them. Why, that would make you the Savior.
If you see her around, tell her thanks for the extra supplies. And that I don't believe in luck.
I'll be sure to tell her that. She likes to have a little fun sometimes, but she means no harm. She knows her boundaries. She knows when enough is enough.
Really? That's hard to believe. That little devil causes trouble everywhere she goes, and everywhere she doesn't.
Now, we all need to give her a break. After all, these are trying times, and we all need to let off a little steam sometimes. She helps us laugh a little, and lightens the mood for all of us.
Really? 20 HP for strength. Okay, if you're in my situation and you need more to restore your EP, you can fight monsters here in the graveyard. And also here's another clock. 8 out of 13, alright. So in the graveyard you fight really much. The dragon or the dreadnought, which give a lot of EP. Well, I'm not sure if you can fight them in this day, but I think first we need to extinct these little things, I guess.
The fight will be honest.
I guess you can't find them in this chapter, yeah. I mean in this, I think it's day 7 and plus up. I thought they would spawn already, but
You can't break me down.
I guess it's too early for this one.
Let's do it.
Okay, here is another clock. Okay, here is another quest.
Call me cynical, but I don't believe cats can talk. I'll help you out, but only if you tell me who you really are.
I knew you were clever. Yes, I'm no cat. At least not on the inside.
This is where you tell me about some bizarre episode that
I will
put your
show you
soul
the
into a
map
cat's
after.
body.
Exactly. You're good.
Of all the possibilities, why a cat?
Let me start from the beginning. This body that I'm in, the most beautiful cat in the world, she was my precious little baby.
Obviously, I named her Gem because she was my treasure. She was everything to me, but she got sick and passed away. I had a difficult time dealing with her death. I couldn't accept it. I shied away from reality. I did everything I could to preserve Gem's body, while I desperately searched for a way to bring her back. Science, voodoo, alchemy, you name it. I tried everything you could ever imagine. I spent years, no, decades, performing experiments to bring her back.
I'm not one to judge, but the love you have for your cat is more than a little frightening.
She was my life, but nothing worked. I couldn't revive her. I'd run out of ideas. I was devastated. I had just about given up on life, everything, when God decided to throw me a bone. A little girl approached me. She called herself Lumina.
Lumina? This ought to be good. What happened?
I thought this little angel had been sent from the heavens when she handed me a potion, and said it had the power to lend Gem my soul. According to her explanation, if I drank the potion, I could revive her. Of course, I drank the entire bottle without hesitation.
Didn't anyone ever tell you not to drink strange potions? Especially ones given to you free of charge by people you just met on the street.
But this stranger told the truth. Gem was revived. See? Alive as ever. However, I wasn't prepared for these side effects. This wasn't what I had in mind.
And that's where I come in, isn't it?
Yes! Lumina mentioned there was an antidote that can reverse the effects of the potion. With it, things can go back to the way they were. It's called Starlit Spice. Please, will you find some of it and wave it under my nose?
I assume you're talking about your human body, so it's still intact somewhere? Do you recall where?
When dawn approaches, you'll find it wandering aimlessly near a large assembly of cats. You can tell from a single glance that it lacks any sort of soul. My real name is Ronan. I don't know if my body will respond to that, though.
There was this. Alright.
You can defeat me.
Oh, here's the clock that I missed in the North Station. There might be one in the South Station then, in that case.
Chaos is getting thicker.
Oh, here's another one actually, here. Okay, that quest amulet, the violet amulet we found is... I said quest amulet. It's for a Chocolina quest, one of the global ones, so make sure you complete that. Okay, here's another clock that I missed. Only one left. Okay, last one is in the clock tower here. I passed this earlier, I don't know, I didn't check it. But yeah, this is... You need to check it from here. Alright. No, we can't complete it yet. Because the woman that got the quest is... she doesn't spawn at this time of the day. So we'll complete it next time. Now there is one more quest here I wanna complete right now at 10 PM. Right here where the story marker 10 PM at 22.
You seem a bit troubled.
Yes, it's true, I am, but I don't know that it's something I'd feel comfortable discussing with a stranger.
Fine. I wouldn't want to force you to talk.
My, oh... You are a rather frank one, aren't you, miss? It's not that I've been sworn to silence or anything. Quite the opposite. I feel like I've got to tell someone. Let me start from the beginning. I am Eremiah, one of the blessed members of the Order tasked with looking after Lady Vanille.
Did you say Vanille?
Yes, our Lady Vanille. The one and only holy saint who has been gifted with the mysterious ability to hear the cries of the dead that are carried on the winds of chaos.
Vanille, the saint?
Yes, well the fact is that the Holy One is particularly attached to one particular belonging. A small stone that she always carries.
I'm guessing it's no regular piece of rock.
You're quite right. It seems like something very special. It reflects the light with a rainbow iridescence. But several days ago, that very stone was stolen by some reprehensible thief. Ever since its disappearance, the poor saint has hardly said a word. She's completely withdrawn.
She can't find the thief?
Find the thief? The holy saint? She cannot leave the cathedral. It is completely out of the question.
I see, so you keep your precious saint locked up like some sort of criminal or animal.
You say too much. Well, the only reason the saint is kept within the cathedral is for her own safety and protection.
She can't be trusted with herself?
Yes, that's it, exactly.
If what you say is true and she never leaves the cathedral, then only other Order members could have gotten to her.
You're suggesting that a member of the Order stole the saint's precious belonging? You could not be more wrong. It's impossible.
Then you admit others into the cathedral to see your saint, do you?
There is an outfit which is allowed to enter to make their deliveries, but their staff always go through a thorough inspection. They couldn't even sneak out a pebble if they tried.
There's an exception to every rule. Where do I find them?
I wish I could tell you, but I don't know. I think they work out of the warehouse district.
Alright, now we need to find this crystal shop.
The warehouse district, huh? I don't know how far I'll get, but at least I can give it a shot.
Oh, you are far too kind. Just knowing that there are such generous souls searching will surely put the saint at ease.
Alright, here you can find the crystal shard in the warehouse district.
There's a chance.
What's the story with the box?
Well, it was given to us by a customer, but they must have forgotten to address it.
Why don't you just give it back to that customer?
Well, that's where things get a bit sticky, you see. One of our new lads handled the package. Said some bigwig from the cathedral gave it to him. Asked if we could hold it for a while.
From the cathedral, huh? Let me guess. That bigwig is tied to the saint somehow, aren't they?
How'd you know that? That's amazing. The new lad was delivering packages to the saint's quarters when he met this person. Never even got their name or anything. We've really stuck our foot in it now. The Order is one of our biggest customers. We can't go back and admit we took a package from someone there without checking it.
I may be able to help you out. I'm looking for something that was taken from the cathedral. I'd like to check that box. If it's there, I'll return it myself. I'll take full responsibility for it.
I'd love to let you take a look, but I haven't been able to get it open. I'm thinking it's gonna have to be smashed open at this rate.
Fine, I can handle that.
Wait, what? Hold on, seriously? You're kidding, right?
No, not really.
There we go. Back to that quest.
So it wasn't stolen by an outsider. Hey, is this the stone that Vanille's missing?
Oh, this rainbow sparkle, this sheen. Yes, this is it exactly. The saint will be thrilled to have it back, I'm sure.
I don't know how close you are with Vanille, but do you know why she cares so much about that particular stone?
I do. The saint confided the truth to me when it appeared lost forever. She told me that this stone, this very stone, was held clutched in her hand when she awoke from her crystal stasis 13 years ago. She claims this stone holds a special power. Every once in a very rare while, it shows a glimpse of the precious family who is lost to her now. I can tell she cares for them with all her heart.
Family? She must have meant Fang.
Oh my. You know of Lady Fang? Yes, It seems it was possible for the Saint to sometimes get a glimpse of Lady Fang in the facets of that stone.
I can see why the stone meant so much to her. Tell Vanille I'm glad she has it back safe and sound.
Oh, I couldn't possibly give her that message. But you will have the chance to tell her yourself.
Huh?
The Holy Saint herself has expressed an interest in seeing you. And so I was asked to give you this. Here.
A key.
This is a copy of the key that unlocks the service entrance to the cathedral. The Saint has no duties at this hour and should be found in her chambers. The gates are locked. But if you use that key that you have there...
Then... I'll be able to see Vanille.
Yes. Just thinking that I might get to see the Saint smile again fills my heart with nothing but joy and happiness.
So if you choose to, you can go there at 6 AM until then. Until that hour. For more cutscenes with Vanille. I'm not sure if that's needed for the story, but might as well do it when I can.